If I had to pick one, I'd probably go for crime, like a good gangster film, yeah.
I'm going to say G-War.
Comedy.
Yeah, I like a good comedy, me.
Probably Scarface, I have to say.
Fight Club.
Hot Fuzz, gotta be.
Yeah,
Gotta be Hot Fuzz.
Yeah.
It depends what kind of film it is. If it was a crime film, I think, like, I'm a fan of Tarantino, I think it needs to have that shock factor a little bit to some extent. It's got to stand out. And fluency, I think if it's too, like, if the acting is maybe too stiff or anything, if it doesn't flow properly, the storyline doesn't really gel together, I think that's probably two important factors for me.
Interesting characters that change.
Quick, witty one-liners.
Yeah, one-liners.
Something you can quote afterwards.
Yeah. Funny moments.
Funny moments, plenty of action in it as well.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the acting, but I suppose it's not really specific enough. I mean, if it was maybe, I think storyline's important again. If it's got a weak storyline, there's no real beginning, middle and end to it, it doesn't really flow together, I think then it's pretty boring to watch.
Unbelievable circumstances, like just generally they would not happen or you can't believe them.
Films that ramble on, really.
Yeah. Where there's no storyline.
Yeah, or the storyline's too complicated.
Yeah.
And you got. I like a film that you could dip in and out of. You don't have to keep concentrating on it all the time.
Well, I think the name's important. Obviously, when you see a new film, if it's got a good name or one that captures your attention, I think that's important because it makes you want to watch the film or want to see the rest of it. And yeah, probably the shock factor of it, like the clips that you show in the advertisement or of a new film. I think that's important because if it shows action scenes, that's more attractive to someone who wants to see that if it's relevant to the film, I suppose.
Just like really interesting trailer, good story, maybe something a bit controversial and unusual.
Probably if it's got a good trailer. And the trailer's got honest opinions of the film.
Obviously, I think it would depend on what the film is about or what the genre of it is, but I'd probably say either the countryside or a house because they can be more unique to the film, whereas a beach is pretty generic. It's going to be pretty similar wherever you go. It's just been done before, if you know what I mean.
Probably say like sort of beach, countryside, and maybe in a city as well, but like probably like a derelict city, something like that would be cool.
I think countryside would be quite good.
Countryside.
Be interesting.
Probably 4 for me.
Probably say 1 because you can't like develop a character, well 2 characters, maybe 2, but I'd probably say stick with 1, focus on 1 character.
At least one main character.
Yeah, I think one main character,
Yeah.
like, you can have a really central point on one main character.
I'd definitely go for A, post-apocalyptic.
Probably say post-apocalyptic out of them choices.
Or
I'd have to say either football match
the first
or
one.
a camping trip.
I like the post-apocalyptic survivor. That's pretty cool. I think that is cool.